The pigeon was a 100+
mile an hour fastball.
Yeah. And
now I'll tell you a really funny.
I got to finish my story though. We were kept laughing at it. He kept whining over and over. We were looking at the point at which
people had to think you were crazy.
Hit the bird. And my boss at the time, Kim, she walked by. She says, "What are y'all watching?" I said, "Oh, Randy Johnson accidentally hit a pigeon with a fastball." And she looks over and sees the clip and she's watching it. She actually teared up. "Oh my gosh, that poor bird!" And I'm like, "Really? That's what you're getting?"
I'll tell you a really
poor bird.
I'll tell you a really funny one though. Do you remember Rick Riley used to write for Sports Illustrated years ago?
Yes.
He did an article one time at the back, one of the back of the magazine. Still one of my favorite articles is "Why do men do things the way they do?" And it was this little segment, it's this joke column. It's him and Brian McKnight and Jay Leno and all them. And one of the questions they asked him is, why do baseball players grab a certain part of the anatomy when they're at the bat? And Riley responds, "When you've got Randy Johnson's 98-mile-an-hour fastball about to be hurled at you, you try to make sure everything's okay before you get to the plate." I'm paraphrasing for safety reasons, of course.
Sure.
But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. Rick Riley is a really funny writer. He tells some really funny stories.
Yeah, I remember some of the stories you were getting. Yeah, he was a good writer. Great writer, probably, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I actually got his book, Hate Mail from Cheerleaders. That was a great book. Very funny.
What was it called?
Hate Mail from Cheerleaders.
Oh, yes. I haven't read the book, but
I've got a copy of it somewhere in storage. If I can find it, I'll bring it to you and let you read it sometime.
I'm aware of the book.
Yes.
I've read parts of it that were cited in other things.
Yes.
But yeah, he was a good writer.
Now, actually, Rick Riley also wrote the movie Leatherheads.
Ah, okay. That's where I'm familiar with part of it. And yeah, Leatherhead. Yeah, I've read all about the making of Leatherhead. Yeah, it started out as we're going to kind of write it one way, but then it wasn't initially. It was not supposed to be a comedic movie. It was dramatic.
Yeah, I think so.
It was tragic, and then Clooney got involved and everything and stuff, and it was just there was just too much comedy in the story to not do it as a comedy.
And it was a great comedy. I laughed right through it. My one qualm about the movie.
Yeah.
And I hate to say this, and I'm gonna probably get mean comments and stuff like that. By the way, if you like these videos, like, comment, subscribe, etc., on the YouTube page Connor Cowan. Renee Zellweger, I thought she was miscast. She looked too old. She looked too old.
I don't know.
To play the sports writer.
She was
great comedically.
But she was really good.
But I thought she was more Clooney's age. I didn't think she was young enough to play the love interest opposite Carter.
Oh.
That was my qualm.
Yeah, you're going to get negative comments on that. You're exhibiting some ageism there. She's not too old to play that part. I totally disagree. I mean, Renee Zellweger's hot.
Yes.
Although she played Judy in the movie Judy Garland.
Yes.
Extremely well. I think she portrayed Judy Garland extremely well.
I laughed,
but she lost too much weight for the part. And I know that's the way Judy Garland looked at the time, and I know that she was just trying to be realistic and everything and stuff and playing the role. But I worried for Renee Zellweger in there because I'm like, honey, you should not have lost that much weight. I would be perfectly happy with your portrayal of the part, but add 10 pounds to your frame because I'm worried that you're not healthy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, as the actress, I was worried about.
I wish I had a comment card for an address for you, so all the hate mail goes to you, like Al Borland used to pull the one up for Tim on Tool Time.
I can enjoy the show without you hurting yourself. You know what I'm saying?
I played the fifth for personal reasons.
Oh, so you think it's okay?
Hey, as long as you're happy and you're acting and stuff like that, and you think it's the right.
Yeah.